So Vetter versus Duroc. Unfortunately, we can't do this whole group because like half of it has not been played, and there's not really nobody's really sure exactly what's gonna happen. Like Stardom might end up getting DQ'd. It's a whole thing. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen in a 1v1 somebody spawn on the 3 mechs. A lot of times what I'll see is people spawn on the 2.5 and then walk to the 3 mechs if they want that. Surprising choice. I mean, you get more metal, I guess, in the 3 mechs. I don't know. Look, somebody probably could tell you what is better here, but it's rare that I don't think I've actually ever seen this. We got bots versus bots, but Vedder is doing a 1-mex open again. I'm assuming, yeah, he's gonna go pretty grunt heavy. Go for some early harassment. Yeah, Duroc's early build is not that, oh god. Not that greedy. He's actually making some amount of early units. If he can play defensive, I mean, I like how Vedder's drawing a line of like, this is where I'm going to go. Thank you, Vedder. Appreciate it. How much? So we're making 4 grunts? Yeah, it's the same thing as last time, I think, right? 4 grunts. Going across immediately once you have all 4. Trying to get some early harassment. Whereas, you know, Star's build, I don't even know if I want to call it greedy. Like, it was 1 resbot into 2 cons, and like, that's, you know, none of those things shoot. But like Vedder, just by the time he got there, Stardom had the same amount of units out. It's kind of funny. Well, today is specifically going to be, I needed a day to watch some of the BPL games, and that's what today is going to be. Because the actual tournament is, the round of 8 is this weekend, so I was getting these out of the way. Did they not see each other? No, they definitely saw each other. They just don't care. Well, Duroc definitely knows this is coming. If he saw, well, if his eyes were open, he knew this is coming. And I am seeing no reaction, so this is actually kind of terrifying for him. Oh no. Oh, and he's still making a con? Oh no, man. Duroc, you good, bud? You can change your lab queue. Okay, he did change his lab queue. Oh god. Alright. Well, this is not good. So I think this is kind of what Vedder was looking for against Star, or he was trying to get that early harassment and punish the greed, but I mean, this is just kind of a lot of damage done. Like, he's killed a good amount of E. He's killing all of Duroc's like grunts. Like, he's killed multiple mexes. I guess this was only like half built, but Duroc got a mex of his own, but I don't know if that offsets his losses completely. Like, he lost wind, like, he lost a reser. Dude, everything about that. I mean, this is just painful. He doesn't have the energy to res here either. He has 4 metal income. Oh man, I don't know. That was definitely the damage that Vedder was looking for. Oh, good. I was gonna say, oh my god, he actually did. Like, good micro. He pulled back the wounded grunt, and actually like ended up winning that trade. And now the second hit. 4 more grunts right in his front door, and Duroc has no units, and his commander is totally out of position. This one's gonna hit even harder. Oh, he's a little indecision of where to go with his commander here. Like, he's trying to, yeah, he needs to res like the windmill. Like, he needs energy, but he also really needs units. But you can't really make grunts if you have no metal and no energy, and he has 3 metal income and no energy. It's a little rough. Yeah, he's trying to make some windmills here, but yeah, there are just more grunts coming. And he just has no units. Like Vedder is expanding behind this. He's got healthy energy economy. His commander's walking across, and he has units. But that concave was kind of rough for Duroc. He just kind of he lost so many grunts. Basically almost even numbers, and he lost so many grunts. And he's losing all the windmills just on repeat. This is Look, I don't want to say it's over, but this is looking terrible. This is looking pretty rough for poor Durak. Look, he finally cleaned up that push, but there's more grunts coming from his front. There's grunts coming from his back. Look, Ro, I'm gonna give you a hot maybe, okay? I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm thinking next week we will bounce between bar and probably something else. But I'm not convinced. All right, that an 8v8 is the way to go. I'm not convinced. He has an LLT up now. He has an LLT up with the commander. Yeah, we're going double LLT. In theory, he could res this and like have a good amount of grunts, but I mean, like, if we look at Durak's base and then we come over and we look at Vedor's base, there's a bit of a difference. If you look at their incomes, a bit of a difference. You know, it's Vedor can kind of like, even if he reses this whole army, Vedor might just still have more. Like, and these LLTs kind of can't even fire. Like, he's resing things. He just doesn't have the energy for any of this. And Durak is not letting up on the aggression. You'd already resign. It is. He keeps having this happen too, where he has his clumped up grunts and just gets slammed by this concave of grunts and just loses all of them. Winnable? Look, maybe Vedor's internet goes out. There's hope, you know. You never know. He's just feeding Durak, guys. Look how many grunts are on the floor here. 500 metal in grunts. If he reses all these, oof, that's something, you know. Vedor's comms, yeah. Vedor's comm is like knocking on his front. So Durak's comm is expanding backwards, which is really not what you ever want to do. You always want your commander expanding forward, generally, you know, towards the enemy, because the commander's pretty powerful tool. And he did see that Durak's commander was going backwards, so he knows there's nothing. Don't shoot the reclaim Vedor, you tryhard. Oh my god, look at this man. Look what he's doing. Imagine, he's playing with his food and he's shooting the reclaim. Oh my god. That's crazy. Maybe Vedor gets a heart attack? Well, hopefully not, but yes, maybe. Oh my god, bro. Look, he is denying the Rex, I guess. He's gonna get him. Don't let him get that con, Durak. Come on. Don't let him get that. Oh, no, man. Okay, yeah. Vedor's kind of realized he just has enough grunts to just run at him. Yeah, he calls it. Jesus. You know what? Look, I feel like I missed something there. Look, that was much less close than the Stardom versus Vedor game. Much less close. I kind of liked the maps in this BPL this time. They've been nice maps. That was a great game. It was probably a very unfortunate game. All right. It was kind of like one of those 1v1s where one thing went wrong and there was just no recovering from that one thing going wrong. And that one thing going wrong was kind of like a whole bunch of things going wrong all at the same time, but still. Yeah, Mithril Mountain. We saw some good games on this, or at least I saw some good games on this. I watched a set with Barcast, which was like, I think Kuchi versus Teddy on this map. It was a pretty good set. It was a good set. It was fun to watch. So we got Vedor's going, you know, he's going the grunts. He's gonna go Corbants. Wonder what Durak's gonna go. I'm gonna assume, shockingly, maybe also grunts, maybe incisors. Ah, we got the incisors. One day we'll see arm. All right, one day. Actually, I think in the qualifiers, if I remember right, I think wasn't it Patak the only person playing arm? I think Kuchi maybe had like one arm bot game. God, dude, where's the arm player? Where's Ubivator? Where's Contra? Where are the arm players at? Incisors? I mean, like, they're kind of good. I don't like. They're just kind of good. Look, Patak was making arm vehicle work in qualifiers. He was making it work. I think that was Patak. I think that was Patak. Like, my memory's terrible. But we expand with the commander without BP on lab? Isn't that the isn't that what people are calling the X Factor thing? Or they just, like, they walk to the 3 mechs, grab the mexes, and then walk back? It was you? Yeah, it was good. You apparently inspired Sash to play Armed Vehicle himself, is what I was told. Rover Blitzenjar? Yes, the Rover Harass was kind of gross. It was very good. It was very, very good. Well, Dronk is making a few rovers of his own, although he did go too early incisors. And he's going across the map with these incisors immediately. This man wants to get some damage done early. It's more like Patak OP. It's probably a combination, you know. Patak's OP, but also maybe there's hope for Armed Vehicle, alright? If we just find the way. This is kind of a rough energy level to make this con turret at 120 E. The wind is kind of not cooperating. He is going to get it up in time, but he has, because he spent all of that energy on the con turret, he has almost no units to defend what is coming his way. But I mean, you know, he can shoo away the little rascals. Whether or not he can fight 2 incisors, it kind of depends on micro. He got the radar. Nice little snipe there from Drak. He got the radar. Vedor has no vision. And he walked his commander away to go grab the 3 mechs. Though I think he smells the problem and sees the incisor now. But that's only 1 incisor. I was saying it kind of depends on the micro, and that 1 incisor driving alone into 5 grunts is maybe the only way that oh man. That is very unlucky. And by unlucky I mean that was just unfortunate decision making. He did not get the damage he wanted. He's looking like he is defending his own expansion and his grabbing the 3 mechs here. And it does not look like he's walking his commander back. He's actually going to continue to walk forward while making more BP. Look, I like seeing Arm, alright? It's nice seeing Arm getting played, even if, you know, it's rare. It's not just grunt versus grunt, or incisor versus grunt, or incisor versus incisor. Like, it's nice, alright? A little variation is nice. Ooh. Yeah, Drak has no vision with these incisors, as they are, you know, kind of a unit that is totally blind, and they're just gonna drive into their death, and this is just kind of unfortunate. Like leaving these wrecks on the side of a bot player, you know that you're just gonna end up basically feeding them. They're just gonna res whatever units you leave here. He sniped the radar again, which is, you know, that's not nothing, but all of these units are just going to get revived by Vedor. Looks like he's coming in for his own counter again. That Arm throws them out. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. Now, there's not really a lot of people playing Arm, so, you know, once they see it, it's like, well, how much experience do you really have playing against Arm? I mean, it's actually a fair point. I mean, as long as Vedor's up on the ball, it's going to be kind of rough for these grunts to get value. Not Vedor, sorry. As long as Drak's on the ball, it's going to be kind of rough for these grunts to get any sort of rating value when they're fighting into incisors. And, I mean, there's actually, my god, maybe not. That's a lot of grunts coming through mid. Of which I don't think Drak has. He has some vision. He sees the grunts going up there. Whether or not he actually, you know, sees it with his eyes, who knows, but... Look, there is arm enjoyers out there. They will give us hope. Drak is unfortunately E-stalling during this, so even if this exploiter gets up, like, if the amount of fire is not that much, that is a lot of grunts. And almost no units from Drak. I don't know where his army is. I guess the E-stall is killing him. He cannot make any units. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like he needs to change his lab queue. Like, this happened in the last game. He needs to change his lab queue and actually make unit. Like, he's making more cons with, like, 10 grunts, 11 grunts outside his front door. That's a little dangerous, man. Because I may have heard this, and I'm not sure if it's true, but I do not think constructors can shoot. I have heard that. Who knows? It might be just an unfounded rumor. But he is going to lose. Oh man, he's going to lose another 3-max expansion, and maybe even. I mean, 2 con. Oh no, I mean those are incisors. Yeah. I mean, his commander's here. He's going to lose the mexes. Oh no. Yep. He's just calling it. Wow. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate, Eastall. Clears lab Q a lot. Doesn't give a fuck about the wasted E. I mean, you kinda, I feel like, if you're staring down the barrel of a gun, you kinda can't sit there making constructors, I feel like. Especially when you're E-stalling, man. Like, constructors are kinda expensive, I don't know. Like, do you need more BP when, like, you can't shoot back? Like, I don't know. Yeah, Drock kinda just was struggling to spend the metal he was making, and like he kind of was just struggling to fight better there. Constructors give energy. That is true. Constructors do give energy, but constructors do not shoot. Okay, and as we've discovered, shooting is kind of important.